Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Let's Play WWE 2K14. We are doing our universe mode. I'm King Gunner. Now, I know right now you're probably looking at the tournament. You're saying, hey, this ain't the universe mode. Well, if you've been following along, you'll know we're doing the tag team tournament. We're doing all the tournaments to decide our champions pre-universe mode. So, I hope you guys enjoy it. We are in the tag team tournament for the WCW championship. As you see in the first round, the Outsiders beat Arn Anderson and Tully Blanchard. The Great Muta and Ultimo Dragon did defeat the Flock, Raven's Flock, Saturn and Raven. Now we got Sting and Luger on teaming up to go against Mick Foley and Terry Funk. This ought to be a hell of a matchup. Anyway, let's go ahead and keep it moving. By the way, to everybody commenting and liking the videos, I do very much so appreciate it. We're just getting started here on the Video Game Kingdom. Went through some technical difficulties. I deleted 250 videos, and now you see basically where we are at today. So with that being said, I do want to thank you so much for watching our videos. It means a lot to me, and hopefully we can build this channel up to a huge level. Now, I am aware of all this YouTube stuff that's going on, all this copyright stuff, and with that being said, I will be making a video kind of with my opinion on it very shortly, and with that said, I just wanted to get this this tournament out of the way. As you see, I've also started a Skyward Sword Legend of Zelda Let's Play, so let's just see how things go. But back to WCW. Let's go ahead and get this tournament going. Well, it's already going, but let's go ahead and move on. But anyway, you know, when it comes to the YouTube thing, I will definitely make a video with my opinions, my thoughts on the YouTube community as a whole. And I know a lot of you guys are saying, well, you're new. No, I'm not. I've got personal pages out there. I do commentary, social commentary, which a lot of you guys don't see. All I can say is I'm King Gunner, King JB, and a lot of people out there know who I am. But this is a different world. This is a completely different world. Being the video game world, I never really intended on doing gaming. But I play games a lot, and I love gaming videos. I love Let's Plays, and it was a very interesting thing. And it kind of gives me the motivation to play things through and to play a lot. So it actually, the reason I'm doing this is more about myself. It's more about getting me motivated to play. Because I buy all these games all year. I mean, literally all year long. I spend hundreds, maybe thousands of dollars on games all year long. And sometimes they just sit there. Because I got so many games, I get overwhelmed. And trying to live life, it's, you know, you want to play Madden, and you want to play NBA, then you want to play the new WWE, and then you want to catch up on the Zeldas and do them, and there's just so much shit. And so I figure by doing this channel and doing these Let's Plays, it'll give me the motivation to play all the games, and that's basically what I want to do, and hopefully entertain some of you guys. You know, you know, when it comes to this YouTube shit and this copyright, yes, it does bother me. But at the same time, I'm not partnered here. I'm not partnered, so it doesn't really affect me because my shit wasn't monetized anyway. So just so you guys know, at this stage, most of my videos cannot be monetized. So I'm actually not doing this for the money. I'm not even concerned with any kind of money right now. I mean, what do I got? 8, 9 subscribers? Right now, I'm just worried about building up a decent channel that you guys will enjoy. I'll worry about monetizations and all that bullshit way later. Right now, I just want to make the best videos I can for you guys. I want to try to be as entertaining as I can be commentating. And at the same time, it just kind of gives me a way to document the games that I do play. You know, a lot of it's for me. But at the same time, if you guys enjoy it, I hope to show you guys that. And, you know, for you guys that maybe don't like me because maybe I curse too much or whatever, that's the good thing about having my sons who will be doing videos occasionally too on this channel, is you guys don't have to listen to my mouth every day. You guys don't have to always listen to me. But then again, at the end of the day, it's up to you guys, what you guys prefer. So we got Mick Foley coming out. We already got Sting and Luger out there. And as these guys are coming out, I guess I'll say a few things about the YouTube thing. I do think it's disgusting because a lot of these companies do send their games out to the content makers, content creators, and this is free advertisement for their game. This isn't the same as music, where people get music just to hear the music. The things that these people are copywriting is the music, in-play music in the game. Um, I don't know a single person that has ever bought a video game just to hear the music or put it up on YouTube just so they can make money off the music. It doesn't happen that way. People could give a shit less about the music, and that's what I think the answer is. And so you guys may on my channel see videos without music later on. I don't really have a desire to take away the music completely right now, but at the same time, I also don't want my channel flagged down or copyrighted down either. But as long as they're not sending flags, no copyright flags, I don't see a problem with keeping the music there unless you're all about your money, which I understand that. Listen, man, this is a job for a lot of people, and I commend you and I respect you, and I'd love to be in that same boat. I'd love to be at the point where I've got so many followers that it becomes a job to me. And it does take a lot of work. The uploading process, the editing process, anything that you may do, it does require a lot of work. Whether it's custom thumbnails, whether it's anything that you do, it does require a lot of work. So I do want to say to all the people that's telling these YouTubers out there to get a real job, fuck you. Because they are working hard. I know plenty of YouTubers that are putting in, 12 to 15 hours a day on their channels. I'm not one of them yet. Even though I think yesterday I put in a good amount of hours. You guys saw the videos I loaded up here on this channel, plus the Video Game Kingdom 2 Sports and the Video Game Kingdom 2 Adventures. Alright, let's get this thing started. Sting and Mick Foley in the ring. Sting with the immediate drop kick. I don't know what the hell Sting's wearing right now. Oh, Funk and Foley getting it in. It's a very dangerous match for Sting and Luger. Funk and Foley, they will scrap with you to the end, and we all know that. Sting with a nice clothesline. All right, Sting's not waiting. He's getting aggressive. Sting and Luger had a hell of a match in that tournament. That's why I'm a little in the World Tournament. So I'm kind of surprised to see him on the same team here. Luger seems to be making somewhat of a heel turn back to the old Luger when he was world champion, and I remember him wrestling Ron Simmons, that Luger with the pile driver finishing move. And Luger's Mick Foley with a nice reversal. And Luger steps down. You're not going to help me, Luger? Well then, kiss my ass. Oh, here comes Funk into the ring. And that's not, Sting's not playing no games with Terry Funk. He knows how dangerous Terry Funk can be, and Terry Funk with a nice reversal. Sting with a nice reversal. This is it right now. They're just trading blows. Both veterans. Sting with a nice standing drop kick. The question is how will Sting and Luger get along here? There's a nice tag. Luger's going up top. Sting with a nice gorilla press. Oh, that was a beautiful tag team move. They're actually working together pretty well. It looks like despite Luger's aggressiveness change in the world title tournament, he is, he's handling his business pretty well here. And I don't necessarily see his arrogance spilling over at the moment. Don't really know. Will Sting and Luger become a tag team champion? Or will they erupt? There's just something about them wrestling in that World Heavyweight Tournament that's got me kind of nauseous about their potential relationship here. If they can get along, they will win this tournament. Sting and Luger are, without a shadow of a doubt, they have to be considered the favorites in this tournament, right there with the outsiders. Their chemistry is great, plus individually, Sting and Luger are probably the two best wrestlers in this tournament. Both former World Heavyweight Champions. Oh, shit. Funk's got him. Oh, Funk with a nice... Where's Sting? What the hell's Sting doing? All right, here comes Foley back in. Uh-oh, Luger's caught in the wrong corner, but he's fighting out. He's fighting out. I wish they would let me change this to Cactus Jack. That's what I need to do, is change Mick Foley to Cactus Jack, even though he is wearing a Cactus Jack fit underneath the Mick Foley flannel. So it all works. He does look like Cactus Jack. Oh, Luger getting manhandled right now. Nice reversal. Come on, Luger. Oh, nice right hand. Terry Funk trying to hit him. Luger went after him. Funk was smart enough to escape. That's that veteran shit right there. Irish whip against the ropes. Nice power slam by Luger. And he's doing a little posing. I'm sure that's not going to go well with Sting. No, here comes... He is gorilla pressing Big Mick Foley. Are we going to see it? Are we going to see it? Oh, here it comes. The torture rack. The torture rack. And Sting's outside with Funk. I don't know. Mick Foley doesn't really tap out. Mick Foley doesn't really tap out. He's got him square in the center of the ring. Is Mick Foley? He's got to tap out, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, here comes Funk. Here comes Funk to break it up. Oh, what happened to Sting? And Luger and Mick Foley still going at it. And Funk saved the day for Funk and Foley. You gotta wonder what happened to Sting. He was supposed to prevent Funk from breaking this up. What is going on? Looks like Funk's getting the tag in. And Luger hits him with a clothesline immediately. Tell you what, this just has a weird feel to it. Luger runs in. He's looking for the tag. Sting's nowhere to be found. Come on, Sting. I guess he's not going to tag in Sting. Or is he? There we go. Sting's in once again. Kicking Funk while he's down. He went for the dropkick, but Funk reversed it. Uh-oh. Oh, Funk's got Sting down. Sting with a reversal and a clothesline. And I think he's going up top. Sting's going up top. Oh, and a big splash. Looking good. He's going for the cover. Oh, Funk kicked out at the last minute. Nice drop kick by the Stinger. It's a hell of a matchup here. Hell of a matchup. It's taking his toll. It's got to be taking his toll on both teams going forward. Sting, he's had enough. He's just pounding in Terry Funk's face. Pounding it in. There you go, Sting. That's the aggressiveness Sting needs to show to be successful. As you see, Luger's over-aggressiveness and, having more aggressiveness is ultimately what allowed him to get the win over Sting in the World Title Tournament. Oh, there's the Scorpion Death Drop. That's it. Terry Funk's out of there. 2, 3, and that's the match, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to see Sting and Luger move on to the next round of this championship tag team tournament. This ought to be good. Seeing where they go. Wonderful high cross body there. We did see some good teamwork for the most part out of Sting and Luger. They look to be pretty, they look to be kind of vibing right now, despite that huge matchup they had in the heavyweight tournament. I mean, they look to be doing pretty well. So now, let's see how far they can go in the tournament. They have made it to the semifinals. They are there. They're out of the first round. And they will be wrestling the winner of our next contest. Sting and Luger making it. Luger's out of the ring. Now Sting's out of the ring. They don't seem to be celebrating together. They do not seem to be celebrating together. Terry Funk looks badly injured, folks. Badly injured. Question is, ultimately, how injured is Terry Funk? How much is this going to affect Terry Funk? He's holding that forearm. He's holding his forearm, ladies and gentlemen. Is Terry Funk injured? It won't have any, relevance to this tournament. But the question is, going forward, is Terry Funk injured? It's a good question to ask. He definitely looked like he was having some trouble. No question about it. Okay, next up we got Scott Steiner and Buff Bagwell representing the New World Order against Sid and Vader. These two behemoths have been in Japan, been doing their thing. This is just a huge, huge matchup right now. And you gotta ask yourselves though, Buff Bagwell, Scott Steiner, they're the younger of the two. But, Vader and Sid, they're the bigger of the two. And ultimately, the more successful of the two. You gotta consider Buff Bagwell the weak link. But then again, Scott Steiner, he's a beast. He's a beast. Sid and Vader, though, they got to be considered the favorites here to move on and wrestle Sting and Luger, which will be an amazing match if that is the case. But the NWO is the NWO. The NWO tends to always find a way to win. So I would not be surprised, even in the slightest, if Scott Steiner and Buff Bagwell found a way to win this match. It is definitely possible. We'll see though. Sid and Vader. I don't know how they will team. I know behind the scenes they don't get along that well, and it has something to do with some of the Japanese stuff that's been going on. Basically, Sid believes Vader's kind of a baby. You know what I mean? Bam Bam Bigelow kind of backed him up in a shoot interview. Vader thinks he's bigger and better than what he is. Well, we'll see. Either way, this is a team to be reckoned with. And here comes Sid Vicious. This ought to be good.
On the way to the ring, from West Memphis, Arkansas,
Sid Vicious is ready. This ought to be good. Ladies and gentlemen, former WWE champion, he's been champions everywhere. Sid Vicious. Then we got the former WCW champion, Big Van Vader, coming. We got, huge team. If I was Sting and Luger, I'd be rooting on Scott Steiner and Buff Bagwell. But then again, Scott Steiner and Buff Bagwell, their chemistry together is amazing. We'll see. We'll see how it all works out. WCW has been putting on some great tournaments here, though, ladies and gentlemen. The World Heavyweight Champion tournament, that crowning a new U.S. champion and WCW champion was amazing. This tag team tournament's amazing, too. We had to get a tag team champion in here, and right now it's all starting to come to light. We see the second round building. We see what 4 teams are going to be. Right now, oh, look at Vader. Big Van Vader. It's Vader time. He looks ready. He looks ready. And here comes Big Van Vader down to the ring. This ought to be a great, great matchup. Great matchup. Oh yeah, Big Van Vader. Let's roll with it. I really dig that shit. This is going to be huge. This is going to be huge. Just in general, man. It's tag team tournament. It's breaking down. We got the outsiders. We got Muta and Ultimo Dragon. We have, let's see, who won? Sting and Luger, and then the winner of this match. So we will see new tag team champions, no question about it. And there's so many people that you could call the favorites, including these guys. Vader and Sid are huge. They got to be, they're obviously the biggest tag team in this tournament. So we saw the Giant, the biggest guy in the WCW heavyweight tournament, win. Will we see the exact same thing here? I think it's very possible. We got Scott Steiner, Buff Bagwell. Oh yeah, they're ready. They are ready, ladies and gentlemen. Scott Steiner, Buff Bagwell. And here we go. They look ready. As good as Sid and Vader is, man. Steiner and Buff are just so technically sound, so great at what they do, so powerful. And the thing about it is, with Buff Bagwell and Scott Steiner's power, it kind of negates the size, because they are just as strong as Vader and Sid, for the most part. And that's just the truth. So we'll see how this all goes. We'll see how this all works out. But something tells me this is going to be a great, great matchup. And all you could say is you hope that, whoever makes it past doesn't take too much damage. Okay, we got Scott Steiner starting off with Sid. Steiner with a quick kick to the gut. And Vader and Sid. He's going after both of them. You know, Scott Steiner's a loose cannon like Pillman was. Oh, Vader let the top rope down. So now Scott Steiner's out there with Vader. Vader's going after him. Vader is going after him. And that's one thing Scott Steiner needs to remember. That Sid and Vader are just as evil. They're not here to play fair. They're just as horribly mean as Scott Steiner. So Scott Steiner needs to watch out. Sid quickly going for the tag. Oh, no, Scott Steiner's mistake so far is he keeps going over in that corner. And Vader and Sid's taking advantage of. Oh, Sid. Vader and Sid right now is taking it to Scott Steiner. You had to wonder what's going on here. Was Scott Steiner too aggressive to start off the match? That's what it seems like to me. Oh, Vader. Oh, Vader dropped him on his neck. Scott Steiner got out, though. Him and Buff Bagwell regrouping. Now let's see what Scott Steiner can do. He comes in. Oh, he runs right into a power slam, folks, and he has to escape again. Oh, he went on the wrong side of the ring that day. Oh, he ran. He caught Vader. Scott Steiner went and caught Vader. Vader was too busy celebrating, and he was a little overconfident there. And now Scott Steiner's got him. Oh, the tilt-a-whirl slam. Scott Steiner doing what Scott Steiner does. He's posing. Buff Bagwell catches him. Oh, Scott Steiner accidentally hit Buff Bagwell. There we go. Scott Steiner doing what Scott Steiner does. The suplex machine. No question. He's got Vader in that corner, and right now he's working him over. You know, they should have never let Scott Steiner get on a roll here. They had him in that corner. Sid and Vader had him. And they allowed Scott Steiner to come back. Ooh, Vader with a nice elbow. And another quick tag. Scott Steiner said, all right. And he tags in Buff Bagwell. I don't know if I like this. Oh, Sid caught Buff Bagwell. He caught his leg. Oh. Sid and Bagwell going at it. Oh, Sid drags in Scott Steiner. And that's where he made a mistake. He turned his back on Buff Bagwell. Oh. Buff Bagwell drops his face on the floor. He took down Sid. Oh, Buff Bagwell with an atomic drop. And see, this is where Buff Bagwell does have the advantage. He is quicker than Sid. Oh, Sid caught him, though. Oh, a nice drop kick. Front drop kick by Buff Bagwell. And he's going to Irish whip Sid against the ropes. And a nice Irish whip. A nice arm drag. Oh, he spine busted him. Buff Bagwell, he's posing for the crowd. He's got Sid down. But I think this is where Buff Bagwell's making a mistake. Sid is he's no joke. Test of strength, Sid got him. And he made a huge mistake here. Buff Bagwell made a huge mistake by getting too arrogant with Psycho Sid. That was just fucking stupid. That's a former champion that you're getting arrogant with, Buff. Alright, he's outside. Oh, he got in there quick. He caught Sid. Oh, he caught Sid. That was slick. That was smart by Buff Bagwell. Alright, now Buff Bagwell's got him. Another Irish whip, but Sid reversed it. And now Bagwell reversed it. Nice kick. Nice kick. Oh, Buff's got him. Oh, Sid reversed it. Sid reversed it. What the hell is Sid doing? He's going to tag in Vader. Buff didn't catch him. Oh, Vader went and took out Scott Steiner, but he turned his back on Buff Bagwell. What the hell is wrong with people and why they keep doing this? Oh, Vader with a nice reversal. Nice reversal on Buff Bagwell. What the hell's Vader doing? Oh, and Buff Bagwell's hurt. His ribs have got to be crushed. Vader with a nice Irish whip. Buff Bagwell is in legitimate trouble, folks. Oh, Vader's going for the Vader bomb. He's going for the Vader bomb. Oh, that's it. Buff Bagwell is out cold, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, he is. Oh, Buff Bagwell kicked out. He kicked out of the Vader bomb. Oh, the eye rake by Vader. Buff Bagwell's in a lot of trouble here. He's taking some serious injury. Sid and Steiner fighting it. Buff Bagwell's in the sleeper. He managed to escape with a nice jawbreaker. Buff Bagwell needs to get out of this ring, ladies and gentlemen. Oh no. Vader caught him. Now he's got him in the full Nelson. Oh my God. Buff Bagwell's in so much trouble here. And Sid's going after Scott Steiner because he realizes what could be happening. Steiner with a nice save. And what the hell is going on here? We got a melee in the ring. The ref better get control of this. Oh, Buff Bagwell and Vader still going at it. Oh, Vader. And Buff Bagwell very slick like. Oh, with a nice running neck breaker. Where's Buff Bagwell going? Where's he going? He's waiting on Vader. Oh, there it is. There it is, folks. And he's got his feet on the ropes. He's got his feet on the ropes. And Buff Bagwell with the upset. Oh, no. No, Vader kicked out. Vader kicked out. And I think Buff Bagwell was shocked. And Vader's making him pay for his arrogance. Oh, and Vader's now got him. Oh, no. Oh, no. Scott Steiner's got to be fuming about that one. Scott Steiner has to be fuming. Vader tried to finish Buff Bagwell right in front of Scott Steiner with Scott Steiner's own move, ladies and gentlemen. His own move. Buff Bagwell needs to get out of there. He needs to tag in Scott Steiner immediately. Oh, that's what he was going to do. Oh, my God. Vader, and he draws him away from Scott Steiner. And he tags in Sid. Oh my God, Buff Bagwell's in some serious trouble. And now he just suplexed Sid Vicious on the Buff Bagwell. What the fuck? And Sid goes after Scott Steiner. What the hell's going on? Oh, he takes out Scott Steiner. And then he goes for the pin. That was smart. But Buff Bagwell showing so much heart. So much heart. Oh, he's caught in that corner again, though. Oh, no. He's in all kinds of trouble. And Vader's caught him outside, and he throws him back in the ring. Buff Bagwell cannot catch a break, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, the big boot by Sid. Oh, the big boot by Sid. That knocked Bagwell's head clean off his shoulders. But Bagwell still managed to kick out. He better run. Oh, here comes the Sid choke slam. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. Buff Bagwell's going to be folded in half. He better get some help. Scott Steiner could not get in time. The big man, Sid, Vader, on their way. Buff Bagwell could not stay in. He couldn't fight back. You know, he couldn't get the tag to Scott Steiner. And there was so many times it looked like they had a real shot, the NWO. But WCW as a whole has got to be happy because the NWO loses a team in this tournament. Even though they tried to cheat, Sid and Vader's experience was just too much, and they are moving on to the final. I mean, to the semifinals. Look at this matchup. We have Vader, Sid, Sting, Luger. It doesn't get much better than that. It just doesn't get much better than that. With that all said, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be the end of the episode. I do want to thank you so much once again for watching our episode, our series here. So if you would, if you like the video, please go like the video. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. We really appreciate it. If you have any suggestions, any comments, please leave it on the comments. We're definitely interested in all of your comments. We will be doing something very soon in which it will require ratings, hopefully from you guys, when it comes to our shows. We have a pile of free agents. And, you know, as you know, me and the kids, we will be running different shows. And where those free agents get to sign, what company they get to sign with, will be based on your guys' show ratings, which show you thought was best of the week. And that'll be a little bit later. But I just once again want to thank you guys, all of you. I'm Gunner, as you guys know, and I'm gonna see you next round. Here we got the semifinals. We'll probably have the semifinals and the finals. on our next video. Once again, I thank you so much as we move to crown the WCW Tag Team Champions. Gunner is out.